this is how we wind up the boat up onto the dinghy holder. And you just kind of crank it like this. That slowly brings the dinghy up onto the davit system. And I keep this rope snug so that it goes along with it. And then this whole thing pivots, so we can actually pivot it off to the side once it's locked, and then we can put it horizontal. Once I got it up on this aspect, I can't film and do this. Now what we'll do is we'll pivot this around. As you can see, it's starting to pivot around. And we'll get it nearly horizontal, bring it up, and then make it horizontal to the swim grid there, and lash it in place. You can see now I've got it lowered down and it's slightly on, and what we need to do is make the transom of the dinghy even with the davit plate on the underneath that rack system, and that way it's perfectly balanced. And then we can pull the plug out and let any water drain out of the boat and stow it for sea. What I do is I lash it to that rack mount over there. So this prevents it from pivoting. The stern one prevents it from pivoting, and then I also have a bow line and a stern line that ties up to the back stanchions on the back cleats on the boat. And then that locks it in place, and then I use a come along around the middle just to prevent it from hopping and bouncing. And then it's rock sturdy. Okay, now I've got the come along strap there, and cargo strap basically goes around the top side, and I use this boat pole here, boat hook, to reach around, grab it, and pull it in underneath and around, and then I cinch it up around the midriff there, and midships, and then I snug it down, and then you don't get any hopping of the boat as we're hitting large waves and all that kind of stuff. So it's rock steady. As you can see, the bow line is secured, stern line to that cleat over there. That'll be cinched down once I pull it around with the boat hook. And then you've got this lashing back here to hold the bow in place, preventing it from swaying this way, and a stern line on the back side to prevent it going the other way. So yeah, it works really well in securing the boat. There you can see the cargo strap is all snug, and if I tug on the boat, you can see that it's just rigid in spot. And make sure the motor's up so it doesn't clip off your drive shaft on the boat when you're coming alongside. And just make sure all of the extra lines are all inboard so they don't get wrapped around your prop. And then the other part I have to do is snug up this line so I don't risk losing. I'll turn this up and tighten that strap so that it doesn't go in. And I gotta, my doggy wants to visit the doggy next door. Hey, you can't jump up there, Lil. Sorry about that. In you go. And there, yeah. So, and then I put a cover on it. That's why the hockey stick is sticking up with a screw, and I put a cover on it, and then it prevents rain building up and filling with liquid. It just drains off the side of the boat. I'll film that a little bit later when we get alongside. I like to keep the boat ready to deploy when I'm at sea.